So, you're telling me you voluntarily want to take cold showers? Well, if you're thinking this is just some sick form of self-torture, think again. Sure, the first time you jump into that freezing water, you'll probably feel like you're being attacked by an army of ice cubes. But here's the kicker. What if I told you that after just 30 days of cold showers, your body will actually thank you? Yeah, cold showers can make you stronger, healthier, and even help you burn fat. Sounds like a joke, right? Trust me, stick around, because we're about to dive deep into the surprising effects that come with this daily polar plunge. Number 7, accelerated muscle recovery after a tough workout. We're all familiar with the soreness that follows. You know the drill, those painful DOMS, delayed onset muscle soreness that make you question your life choices. But what if I told you there's a way to fast track your recovery while making your body adapt faster and more efficiently? Enter cold showers, ice baths, and anything else that involves dipping yourself into chilly, soul-crushing temperatures. Cold immersion has a shockingly effective role in muscle recovery. The main reason it works is simple. Cold is the enemy of inflammation. When you're subjected to cold temperatures, your blood vessels constrict, reducing blood flow to the affected muscles. What happens after you leave the cold zone? You guessed it. The blood rushes back in, bringing with it oxygen, nutrients, and best of all, fewer of those painful muscle toxins that slow down the healing process. The cold helps flush out lactic acid and metabolic waste, allowing your muscles to heal faster. You'll feel it, too. After a few days of cold therapy, you'll notice less stiffness and quicker recovery times. Here's something else to keep in mind. Cold therapy improves performance over time. It's not just about putting out the fire of soreness. Over time, regular exposure to cold after workouts can reduce muscle damage and improve your ability to handle more strenuous training in the future. Recovery becomes part of the process, and it's not just about resting your muscles. Cold therapy actually primes your muscles for better work the next time you hit the gym. So yeah, that ice bath is as much about pushing harder as it is about soothing yourself after. Number 6, increase mental resilience. Buckle up, this one might be a tough pill to swallow for some of you, but it's the truth. Cold therapy isn't just for your muscles. It's for your brain, too. I know, you're probably thinking, what could an ice bath or a cold shower possibly do for my mental state? Well, my friend, brace yourself, because cold exposure isn't just about physical recovery. It's also about toughening up that fragile little mind of yours. If you've ever taken a cold shower, you know exactly what I mean. The initial shock feels like someone slapped you with a bucket of ice-cold water, and your body screams, "This is a terrible idea." Your heart races, your body tenses up, and your brain starts to throw out 1,000 reasons to get out now. But here's the twist: staying in the cold, rather than running from it, is where the magic happens. Cold exposure forces you to confront discomfort head-on. It's a mental battle from the second that freezing water touches your skin. And guess what? That battle? It teaches you how to deal with stress in real life. See, our brains are wired to avoid discomfort. We want to find the easiest, most comfortable path. But when you subject yourself to cold, you train your brain to handle the discomfort instead of retreating. Cold showers force you to stay present and face the discomfort without succumbing to the urge to escape. This act of self-discipline helps you grow mental fortitude. And here's a fun fact. Research shows that consistently exposing yourself to uncomfortable situations like taking cold showers actually increases the production of norepinephrine, a neurotransmitter that helps regulate mood, attention, and focus. You're enjoying the video? Leave your comment, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, click the subscribe button. Number 5, increase physical endurance. If you think that cold therapy is just about chilling your body for fun, let me burst your bubble. It's actually a secret weapon when it comes to building physical endurance. You heard that right, the cold can actually help you go the distance in ways you probably never considered. This isn't just about getting rid of sore muscles. Cold exposure can literally help you build endurance for longer and more intense workouts. Endurance is your ability to sustain prolonged physical effort. It's what keeps you going when you're out for that 10-mile run, pushing through that last set of squats, or grinding your way through a brutal swim session. Imagine having the ability to endure even more. That's where cold exposure comes in. Here's the science behind it. Cold therapy stimulates mitochondrial biogenesis, yep, the fancy term for producing more mitochondria in your muscles. Why does that matter? Because mitochondria are the powerhouses of your cells, responsible for converting nutrients into energy. More mitochondria equals more energy and greater endurance. It's like installing a bigger fuel tank for your body's engine. When you submerge your body in cold water, your blood vessels constrict and your heart rate drops. This forces your body to adapt to the stress by improving circulation and oxygen delivery to muscles. This means you're more efficient in processing and using oxygen during long, sustained efforts. The more efficiently your body can deliver oxygen to your muscles, the longer you'll be able to perform at a high intensity. That's the cold helping you perform better at the gym, on the track, or in any endurance event. Number 4, accelerating fat burning. Cold exposure isn't just about shivering your way through a few uncomfortable moments for fun. It's one of the most underrated fat-burning tools you never knew you had access to. Yep, you heard that correctly. The cold can actually help you melt fat faster than you ever imagined. Before you roll your eyes and think I'm just trying to sell you some kind of frosty gimmick, let me explain the science behind it. Cold therapy is a game changer for fat burning, and here's why. First of all, cold exposure activates brown fat, yes. Your body has different types of fat, and brown fat is the one that actually burns calories. Brown fat is responsible for keeping you warm when exposed to cold temperatures by burning calories and producing heat. This process is called thermogenesis, and it's like your body's built-in furnace. The more brown fat you have, the more efficient your body becomes at burning fat. In other words, the cold can actually turn your body into a calorie-burning machine. So, while you're freezing your butt off, your body is busy torching those unwanted fat stores to maintain its temperature. Pretty wild, right? But wait, there's more. Cold exposure not only burns fat in the short term, but it also increases your metabolism in the long run. The reason for this is because your body has to work harder to keep itself warm after exposure to the cold. This means that your metabolism stays elevated for hours after your cold shower or ice bath. Imagine your body is working overtime while you're just chilling, while you're at home watching Netflix or going about your day. Your body is still burning calories at a higher rate. Essentially, the cold gives you a head start in the fat-burning race. You're not just burning calories when you're working out, you're burning calories even when you're at rest. And who doesn't want that? Number 3, improved immunity. Nobody likes being sick, right? A cold, a flu, or even that annoying sore throat, it all throws you off track. But what if I told you that one of the easiest ways to avoid getting sick is by intentionally exposing yourself to cold temperatures? Yep, you heard that right. I'm not trying to sell you some miracle potion here. I'm talking about cold exposure, that uncomfortable, shiver-inducing experience you've been avoiding. Turns out, it's one of the most powerful immunity-boosting strategies you never thought of. Cold exposure, whether through cold showers, ice baths, or even a brisk winter walk, has been shown to activate the body's defense mechanisms, giving your immune system a major boost. Here's how it works. When your body is exposed to cold, it triggers a stress response, but not the bad kind of stress. This stress actually strengthens your immune system. When you experience cold exposure, your body increases the production of white blood cells of warriors that fight off infections, bacteria, and viruses. It's like you're giving your immune system a training session, preparing it to deal with any nasty germs that come its way. So, the more regularly you expose your body to the cold, the stronger your immune response becomes. But wait, there's more to this cold immune magic than just a boost in white blood cells. When you subject your body to the cold, you also stimulate the production of norepinephrine, a neurotransmitter that not only helps you cope with stress, but also plays a major role in enhancing immune function. This means that, in addition to boosting your mood and mental resilience, norepinephrine is also working to make your immune system more efficient at protecting you. A couple of cold showers a week, and you're not just lifting your spirits, you're actually fortifying your body's defenses in a natural, cost-free way. Number 2, reducing inflammation. Inflammation is like that annoying friend who always shows up uninvited, sticks around forever, and ruins the party. Whether it's chronic inflammation from a sedentary lifestyle or the acute inflammation that comes after a tough workout, it's never fun to deal with. But what if you could not only reduce this inflammation, but shut it down before it even starts? The solution? You guessed it, cold therapy. When you expose your body to cold, something magical happens. It's not just a matter of, hey, I feel a little chill. No. Cold exposure actually works on a deeper, cellular level, causing a vascular constriction, or in layman's terms, a tightening of the blood vessels. This process slows down the circulation in areas of your body that are inflamed, reducing the flow of inflammatory mediators like prostaglandins and cytokines. Basically, it's like slamming the brakes on an inflammation truck that's barreling toward your body. Think of it as a natural anti-inflammatory without the need for popping painkillers every few hours. But it gets better. You see, when you immerse yourself in cold water or subject your body to cold temperatures, your body goes into defense mode, and we're not talking about fighting off a predator here. We're talking about kicking inflammation to the curb. As your blood vessels constrict, your body triggers the release of norepinephrine, a neurotransmitter that not only reduces pain but actively helps to suppress inflammation in the affected area. This is the same chemical that's responsible for making you feel like a superhero when you dive into a cold shower. It's like your body just said, "You want inflammation? Not on my watch." Number 1, improving mood and mental health. We all know that life can feel like a constant battle work stress, personal chaos, and everything in between. So, what if I told you that cold showers, yes, those freezing torrents of water that make you want to curl up in a blanket and cry, might actually be one of your best weapons against stress, anxiety, and even depression? A cold shower could be the game changer your brain needs to flip the script on your emotional state. I know what you're thinking. Wait, how can something so uncomfortable make me feel better? Great question. You're about to get a crash course in neurotransmitters. So buckle up. When you expose your body to cold, it sends an immediate shock to your nervous system. And no, it's not just about the physical discomfort. This shock triggers a release of norepinephrine, the brain's feel-good chemical. It's the same neurotransmitter that makes you feel alert, focused, and ready to tackle the day when it's released in high quantities. But here's the kicker. Norepinephrine doesn't just make you feel awake. It also works wonders on your mood. Studies show that when you expose yourself to cold, you get an instant boost in dopamine, the neurotransmitter responsible for pleasure and motivation. So, essentially, you're giving your brain a much-needed high five without the crash of caffeine or the emotional roller coaster of sugar rush. You liked the video, leave your comment, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, click the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video.